Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Karmic Messages. Take the energies as they resonate. This channel is all about your current and past energies, and it's supposed to really help you to elevate your frequencies and to move forward and change the future for your own. We do not focus on future energy because, of course, your action determines the outcome of your future, and so we're going to leave that part up to you. If you like what we're doing here, please like, comment, or subscribe. And let's go. Let's jump into your energies. Right now, we're doing a compatibility reading. We're going to check the spiritual compatibility, the emotional compatibility, the intellectual compatibility, and your physical, intimate compatibility is going to be here. As well, we're going to see the current energies that you and your person are in. And then we'll do a little deep diving to see what the situation is. And then we'll pull out a card to help give you some advice. And then we're going to see what the universal energies are and what they're pushing you to do moving forward. It's the action, the existing action that you should be taking. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, Sagittarius. You and your person. Let's get... We're going to take this in the upright. Okay, that's too many. Oof, Jesus. So much energy. We're going to start over, Spirit. Start over. A lot going on with Sagittarius. Okay, Sag's energy. Whew, Jesus. We'll take the one that toppled over. Okay. Whisper of the soul, which is your energy. And your person's energy is... Joy expands your life. All right, and then let's get the energy between the two of you. The current energy between you and your person. Okay, surrender and be at peace. Whisper of the soul, surrender. I get this very coming to light moment between you and your person, Sagittarius. I feel like with the light peeking from your energy, peeking and shining on you, it may be something that you and your person that you're connected to. You could be married or in a relationship or a situation with this particular person. You guys have been through some dark nights of the soul, but you are listening. You are listening to your inner self. Both of you have gone within and now coming to the light. It seems like that could be the situation. Joy expands life. I feel like between your person's energy is coming into the light and finding happiness through the journey in their current energy, in their current and in their independent energy. With 30, surrender and be at peace. It's almost like the energy between the two of you is realizing that you guys have gone through your own dark night of the soul. You guys want to come together and be at peace and surrender to this connection. That's what I'm getting. All right. Let's pull some. Let's do a compatibility check between you and your person, Sag. Or you and the person that is on your mind. Compatibility. Okay. What's the spiritual compatibility between Sag and their person? What's the spiritual compatibility like between Sag and their person? Spiritual compatibility. Didn't come out. Oof. Two energies slipped over. We'll let that come out. New love. And free yourself. I just had this card in my mind while I was shuffling. A new person is stirring your romantic feelings and free yourself. Okay. I'm going to pull all the cards out first. Let's get the emotional compatibility between. Okay. Wow, that's not a lot. Only one card. Spirit's like, you get double this time. Okay, heart to heart conversation. And this could be the one. Beautiful. All right, let's get the intellectual compatibility between Sag and their person. Oof, Jesus. Everything wants to flip out. Sag. Intellectual compatibility. Okay, and emotional compatibility, and sexual compatibility between Sag and their person. What's the sexual compatibility between Sag and their person? Okay, so all right, so the spiritual compatibility between you and your person is that I feel like spiritually, you guys are still at the beginning of your spiritual growth, right? I feel that I feel like spirituality might not be a thing for you guys, but it's something that you guys are entering into, meaning something that has your come to your consciousness that hey, we should probably have some sort of spiritual belief, because before I feel like you guys were just free of any spirituality at all, and I feel like there is a calling to begin a new journey when it comes to spirituality, and I feel like the both of you are in alignment to that. But you may still be holding on to some beliefs that won't you may be holding on to some beliefs that could make it quite difficult to fully believe in spirituality. I feel like you guys are trying to work towards finding something of your own. While that maybe one of you are going on a spiritual journey and may accelerate your spiritual path, and the other one of you is just going to probably be like, okay, well, I'm just going to stay, free, and and I'm just going to do my own thing. So one or both of you may be on this journey to finding spirituality, but both of you may not be on the same spiritual path, if that makes any sense. Okay, Sag. Okay, so we have some emotional compatibility here. And it's two layered, right? So, heart to heart conversations. I think that the both of you definitely come together emotionally. I feel like the both of you are very comfortable to express yourself emotionally, and you guys have no problem discussing how you feel. And this is a beautiful coming together, because this could be the one has come out, which is one of those very powerful cards that say that if you can emotionally connect with your person, Sag, this is somebody that it's just someone that you feel very comfortable, and either both of you feel this way for sure, that man, I can really sit here and talk to this person about how I feel and not feel judged, this could be the one. So both of you are coming together, noticing that how comfortable you guys are with each other and expressing your feelings and being vulnerable around each other could say a lot about your connection, and both of you are on the same page about that. Now we have intellectual compatibility. Pay attention to the red flags. I feel that intellectually there may be some lack, right? Emotionally, you guys can feel each other and talk to each other, but there may be a lack when it comes to, man, is this person intellectually on the same page as I am, Sag? This may be something that the both of you guys feel for sure. It's like maybe you feel like there are spiritual concepts that you want to talk about, but you can't talk about it to this person. And, maybe I feel like it, it being a sign that it could be a red flag within your relationship, this lack of intellectual compatibility. Sag, you are very much a explorer, someone that loves information, loves to gather information, loves to be conceptually free and outspoken. I feel emotionally you're on that page with that person, but I feel like you may be a little, you and or your person may feel a little closed off because there isn't enough emotional compatibility to keep things interesting, right? Not emotional, intellectual compatibility to keep things interesting. Um, but yeah, I feel like if you guys are talking about feelings, I feel this kind of way, there's a lot of promise there, but there's a lack of intellectual compatibility between the two of you guys. And this could be a red flag within your relationship. All right. So when it comes to physical compatibility, sexual, sensual, intimacy compatibility, I feel like there needs to be a conversation between you and your person around what where you guys need to meet, right? Understanding what you both want sexually. It's like give your relationship a chance. I feel like perhaps in the past there could have been a challenge sexually. I'm getting the fact that maybe the intellectual for Sag, I feel like this could be you and or your person both feeling that there's a red flag, and maybe some of this intellectual conversations that are had are not stimulating you guys in the bedroom, right? So you or your person may be very spiritually inclined, while you're very in your mind, you think about a lot of big concepts and you may desire to be challenged, but your person, they want to talk about their feelings. And while that works for you, Sag, I feel like maybe for your person or you, it's just too much. Some of the concepts can be a little bit challenging to talk about because there's a lack of interest there. And that could be a red flag in your relationship. And when someone isn't interested in the things that you're interested in, that creates an intellectual block, which may not allow for someone like a Sag, if there is an intellectual block and you're all about intellect, it may actually challenge the sexual relationship that you and your person has. And so I feel like it coming out like give this another chance. I feel that both of you need to find something in common that will allow for you both to come forward, because this could be the red flag that could be your intellectual compatibility, maybe the red flag that is challenging your physical compatibility, right? Like, I think what's for a Sag, it's important, your energy as a Sagittarius, it could be important for you to feel that intellectually your person gets you, right? And while emotionally this person may be the one that understands your emotion, but I feel like all of that is one big organism for you. Your intellect goes with your emotion goes with maybe with your thoughts around spirituality and around, and that's going to help. If a person knows all of this about you, that'll help you to feel that, man, like I'm with a person that challenges me intellectually and gets me intellectually, my mind. And if you guys don't have, maybe the sexual conversation may be what triggers your person. So figuring out each other sexually could be very important to you guys' relationship. All right, let's jump into the nitty gritty. Oops. All right. I'm just going to shuffle down here. One more. Oof. Okay. I didn't ask anything, Spirit. I'm gonna put this back, okay? Let's clarify new love and free yourself under spiritual compatibility. What's going on here? Okay. Nine of Wands. Seven of Wands. And the Tower. Okay. So, new love. Okay, because your person and you are definitely in different spaces spiritually, because two cards came out, you guys may be spiritually in just on different paths. Anytime I'm trying to figure out the compatibility between one person and another person, and I get two cards, it means that you both may be spiritually just in going in different directions. As for, as you see emotionally, one card adds to either adds or validates the next card. It's a building. One card builds upon validating the other card. This one is just two different people in two different places. And so I feel like there has been Nine of Swords. There's been some anxiety from you or your person around spirituality in general and just trying to find yourselves. With the Seven of Wands, Seven of Wands is like standing up for what you believe in. I feel like someone feels very discouraged currently around this. They feel discouraged and maybe like they have to keep their spirituality or their path to themselves. I feel like this anxiety is what is coming to an end, and I feel like this person is like, okay, Seven of Wands, I don't really care what you think. I'm going to move forward towards my own spiritual path. And now this might come as a surprise to you, or it may be something that you're experiencing that, you know what, I'm going to change my whole life and try to go through a spiritual path. Or your person may be feeling like, you know what, either you're going to have to take me as I am and I'm just going to change my beliefs spiritually, or it is what it is, right? And I feel like there are some hardcore beliefs around spirituality. Someone's finding themselves a new path and opening up to spiritual practices, perhaps, or going to church again, or hanging around people who are into astrology. Or if this is you and you're here, Sag, I feel like this is something that you are extremely passionate to do, and it will be a surprise and a shock to a lot of people that you're going down this path. And I think it brought you a lot of anxiety. I honestly feel like your spirituality is outside of the norm currently. It's not something that people, you may be going from Christian to Muslim, or you may be going from, you know, a certain Christianity to Catholic, or something, or being not spiritual to being, you know, a tarot card reader. I don't know. It may be a shock to your person. And so I feel like before there was a lack of peace about like your life path, about what is the next step in your life. And it could have been like, man, this is really causing a lot of like sadness in this relationship, because Sag, as you know, like you have your pulse on, you know, there's a lot of structure, right, that you want to have, and you have a lot of exploration in your spirit, whether this is you or your person. This was definitely a thing that kept you in your mind, and like I think you might have sought after the approval of your person, knowing that they would not approve. Okay. And so either this is a new path in life, or this is a new spiritual journey. You may actually be leaving a job that you've been at for a long time to move forward on your mission in life, or you know, your purpose in life. So this spiritual thing may apply to this spiritual path may apply to your career, and it may be a shock to your friends and family. Okay. But as you know, here at Karmic Messages, we support you, my friend. You and or your person. All right. Let's go into your emotional. Why is heart-to-heart conversation? This could be the one. Why is that here in the emotional compatibility? You guys are both on the same page. I think maybe emotionally you guys had a heart-to-heart around how you felt. Maybe around creating peace in this relationship and accepting this new path in the relationship. Clarify heart-to-heart discussion, and this could be the one. King of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Okay. I feel like recently, clarifying the heart to heart, and this could be the one. I think recently somebody has opened up about something that they were feeling that was bringing them some unhappiness. This could be, if this is a relationship that you're in, like a long-term relationship, this could be around your new path and going on a new path in life. The King of Cups is somebody that was, you know, in reverse is somebody that's emotionally unstable, been very up and down, and, you know, been holding with the High Priestess, been holding this in. And I feel like recently a conversation was had about the Ten of Cups in reverse, around not feeling happy in what you're doing, or not feeling happy in the current path of your life. And this conversation and opening up to each other may have brought a lot of peace in a relationship that may have not had a lot of emotional stability in this relationship. I feel like after this conversation, a lot of things kind of came to light, and both of you were able to sit here, Sag, and you and your person were able to sit down and have this conversation and get back on the same page, and maybe that confirmed the love that you have for this person that you're with. Okay, let's go into your intellectual compatibility. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay, clarify. Pay attention to the red flags and emotional compatibility. Okay. Okay, so with the strength in the reverse, this came up in the Aries reading around spirituality, not in the same column. And then the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. This tells me intellectually you guys have some very different opinions on things, very different strong opinions. And either someone, I get a very, intellectually, you guys are very different people. And I'm feeling that this can make a person feel very subconscious around their thoughts and or ideas. And I feel like this has intellectually brought the thought of wanting to be single for the both of you. But I think this conversation that was had in the past when it comes to your emotional stability and finding a place that's equal, I feel like the both of you might have decided that, you know, it's okay. Not be so strong about your opinions. It's okay that you both are individuals when it comes to your intellect. And perhaps the red flags is what was brought to light in a previous conversation. Like, we're different people. We believe in different things. Can we make this work? Is this going to destroy a relationship that we have very different opinions and very different spiritual paths and paths that we want to go on? Or can we move forward and just accept these things about each other? Okay, but I think that there was a lot of disharmony in the past between you and your person, Sag, around a lot of different parts, right? Like, holding in a lot of the emotions were, you know, in the past. Also, maybe you guys had come together with a solid concept on how you guys wanted to proceed in a relationship, and you guys noticed that both of you were growing apart intellectually. You wanted different things in your lives, and that could have definitely been the challenge here. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting that. Yeah, there was just a lot of strong different. You guys are just two very different people going through the same emotional growth, spiritual growth, intellectual growth. You guys are actually growing probably different paths, but in parallel. And you guys may be in the same places of your lives and trying to discover what it is that you want to do. I'm getting a very youthful connection, but with a lot of there's a lot of emotional maturity. There, mentally, there's a lot of, I'm going to suppress myself. I'm going to be less strong around my beliefs because I want, you know, I want to do what is right for this my person. But I feel that in this, I feel like in this, like, both of you are deciding that we can be different people and perhaps be together. Okay, let's clarify the physical. Give your relationship a chance in the physical, intimate compatibility here. Physical compatibility. Okay, getting a weird message. Okay, so here's the challenge that I'm getting in this relationship. Now, usually the physical compatibility could be something like intimacy, um, but I'm getting something totally different. I feel that in this relationship, the way the relationship has matured, maybe some physical changes in you and your person, you and or your person, has created um, not enough attraction to one another, but you both can work on it, right? Maybe the both of you feel this way, but with the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like there's a new opportunity. Either you or your person are working on themselves physically, or you're working on yourself physically, and there's a new opportunity in attracting one another. You just have to give it some time. Pentacle energy is a very strong effort. It's also a new opportunity in physical romance that will be a stable opportunity that comes forward, or a stable, like a change in the physicality of you or your person. And I feel like this brought some heartbreak in the relationship when this was discovered, and perhaps this made it so that when this came out, is that I'm getting that someone said, hey, I'm not as physically attracted to you anymore, and I would love if you worked on yourself and I worked on myself. Maybe we can do this together. With the Three of Swords in the reverse, in the middle, I feel like there was initially some heartbreak, and perhaps a person, or may not have wanted to, may have felt like, man, like this is going to take a long time for me to get a new start in this relationship. But this may be, this may have caused some delay for sure in the relationship. So I feel that there are definitely some areas in the compatibility of this particular relationship that may need to grow, and there may need to be a choice and or a decision that allows for both of you to have this fresh, new, stable start to your relationship that can heal some of this heartbreak from, um, you know, from within this relationship. And because the both of you are seeking peace, um, I feel that there is an opportunity for a fresh new beginning. Things are definitely changing within a relationship, and it will be up to you, Sag, and your person to decide, do you guys do Nine of Pentacles, separate and come back together maybe, or do you separate and find, and start a new opportunity elsewhere, or move forward? But there definitely is a lot of emotional growth, and there are other places that need to catch up to where your emotional growth is, right? You guys have had a very mature conversation about things that you may have been quiet about being unhappy, and now we need to get you guys to be more willing to accept the changes in one another, in the relationship. Definitely sense that, as well as when it comes to intellectual, like knowing that the both of you guys need room to grow in your own directions, but still stay together if that's possible. And if attraction is the problem, if that is something that is non-negotiable here and is preventing your person from taking the new start because they're probably not, maybe you need maybe you or your person wants to get like a makeover, or wants to focus on health and fitness, or may need to discuss how you guys want to come together in the bedroom. um, with the Three of Swords, this could have been like, I mean, in another scenario, side note, maybe there was some infidelity that is being healed within the relationship for sure. Maybe a new stable start is beginning, and maybe this taking a new start is being delayed to work on a lot of these other places within your relationship. But Spirit is saying that it's worth it. Trust me, the outcome is going to be worth it. Give it a chance. It will be worth it. Okay, I'm trying to keep things very honest for you guys here. All right, let's get some messages from your person. What would your person want to say to you, Sag? What your person want to say to you? In the current energy, what would your person like to say to you? Person wants to say that I'm so attracted to you. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. There's still a desire here from your person that I'm getting. What's some hidden messages? I love you. Finding out the truth, trust me. Yeah, so from that side note, there may have been some infidelity. Maybe physically you went outside of your connection to find happiness that's delaying. That could be a lot of what you're repairing currently in your relationships. Maybe you did, you and or your person, you can switch the energies as they, take it as it applies. May have separated because of lack of attraction or anything else that was going on in a relationship, lack of connection, not being on the same path, not knowing where you guys were going. All of these things could have been a contributing factor to what happened. Okay, what would you like to say to your person? What would you like to say to your person? My life is not as together as it seems. I wonder if you're happy without me. Oh, what's the hidden message? It was my fault and I blamed you. I know I was a distraction for your pain. Okay, so Sag, if this is your energy, it seems like you and your person may be talking about getting back together, may not be together currently, because of some infidelity that happened. This could definitely be a side note, or it can be that you guys are currently still together. Maybe you're still married but separated and still working on things. Your person blamed you for you either blamed your person or your person blamed you. Switch the energies as it resonates for their infidelity, and they're saying that perhaps this was a distraction for a lot of this emotional pain that they were going through, being emotionally closed off, holding this as a secret. Maybe something in the relationship emotionally was really pulling them away from this relationship, and that can definitely be a storyline here. Okay. Okay, let's get the current advice for this connection. The advice, sincerity. Yeah. I'm calm, peaceful and serene. Serenity, not, I don't know what I said before. It's serenity. It's choosing peace over anything. The both of you and your person, while there are some incompatible elements within your connection right now, a lot of it is the fact that you guys are two different people. Can you guys find peace being different people as you are in the relationship, or can you heal the parts of the relationship that's broken? And the goal has to be calm, and it has to be finding peace and being calm, just like you guys wanting to find peace, either that's together or separated. You guys need to figure out how you're going to surrender to your peace. Yeah, peace has to be the goal, regardless of whether or not you guys are together. What is the message from the universe? What's the energy message from the universe? Sun and Libra. You could be dealing with Libra or someone who has the sun in Libra. Okay. Let's see. Let's go and see what's going on. The sun in Libra. Reveal your radiant inner beauty. Okay. So I'm getting that, Sag, this peace and this serenity has to come from a place like if you're coming together, the goal has to be like your happiness, your serenity, your peace, the ability for you to be who you are, Sag, in the relationship, and for your person to be who they are without the pressure of you know, being someone that you're not, right? And so, if that's the case, I always say healthy, be healthy. Try your best. If you want the future, if the outcome is that you guys want to be together, then move towards it. Take those steps to move towards it. As you guys know, I'm not talking about the future because the future is in your hand, viewers. It's in your you have to make your future. And this is what's going, if this is what resonates for you, you have the information now that you need in order to take the next right step. Okay? Hope this helps. Bye.